Have you ever wondered how online businesses worth millions would operate without courier services? If courier services didn't exist, we might not have seen online businesses as effortlessly as we do today. The e-commerce revolution that we experience now might never have happened. We check out new items on our favorite online stores, click the Buy Now button, and within 1 to 2 days, a courier service delivers our purchased items to us. Endless variety, the convenience of shopping from the comfort of our sofa, and most importantly, our purchased products arrive quickly. Everything is so easy. But imagine just for a moment if we took out the foundation of this shopping system, the courier services. To understand the impact, we need to go back to the early days of e-commerce. It was the late 1990s, and the internet was still becoming widely known to people. The idea of shopping online was just beginning to gain popularity. But here's the major problem. There were no courier services. There was no FedEx, UPS, or Amazon Prime. Without the convenience of courier services, online businesses had to rely on traditional postal systems. But these systems were never fast or reliable. Quite often, the items we bought online would arrive very late, get lost, or even be damaged. This was a common reality during the time when courier services were non-existent. Because there were no courier services, no online store could promise fast and reliable shipping to their customers. The shopping experience was such that someone might order a new phone, but they had no idea when it would arrive, or whether it would even arrive at all. Yet they trusted these businesses and waited week after week just to receive the items they had purchased. A key factor in e-commerce success is fast delivery of products to the customer. But without courier services, fast delivery was impossible. Back then, people had to pick up their purchased items from a specific local shop. Even this system, if not properly coordinated, would create a lot of chaos. Small businesses didn't even think about opening online stores because they didn't want to deal with the delivery issue. The bottom line is that without courier services, e-commerce was a world full of inconveniences. Without courier services, they wouldn't have been able to send millions of packages across the globe, like we see today. Giant retailers like Amazon wouldn't have been able to scale up to such enormous levels. The global reach, which was the key to their success, would never have been possible. Without a unified delivery system, the e-commerce revolution would have stalled, or perhaps disappeared completely. But it's also true that if courier services didn't exist, people would have found alternative solutions. Some businesses might have created their own delivery networks. Perhaps delivery workers from small shops would have been responsible for their local areas. We might have seen local delivery workers walking, biking, or using other means to deliver our purchased items. Now let's get to the real question. Without courier services, would we have ever seen the popularity of online shopping as we do today? Would companies like Amazon, eBay, or even Etsy be as familiar to us? In reality, without courier services, that is, without a fast and reliable delivery system, online shopping would have remained like a small local shop. Small businesses might have been successful locally, but the global concept of e-commerce that we know today would never have come to fruition. The idea of buying anything from anywhere would never have been realized, and the conveniences we enjoy today, such as 2-day shipping, package tracking, and receiving items by Friday, would have been beyond our imagination. So the next time you buy something from an online shop, remember that what arrives at your doorstep through courier services is not just a product, but the result of an entire integrated logistics system.